going to make our own butter for the first time together, me and you. And you only need one ingredient. I got this heavy whipping cream from my backyard cow, but you can get it from the store. That's literally all you need, and a stand mixer. So let's give it a go. These things are so freaking heavy. So you're gonna wanna do the whisk attachment, and then you literally just pour this in. And you let it go for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it on high, and I have her to cover it with a towel or else it'll make a mess. I'll be back in like 7 minutes to check on it. Okay, it's been 7 minutes. It's looking like whipped cream. I'm just gonna get all the sides scraped down and keep whipping it because it's not quite there yet. Probably let it go for like 5 more minutes and then check on it again. All right, it's been 5 more minutes. It's getting close, starting to separate from the buttermilk, but not quite there. I'm gonna give it another 10 or so. 10 more minutes. Ooh, we're getting there. It's almost completely separated from the buttermilk. I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes, but I feel like we're pretty much there. Let's see how we're looking. This has been going for longer than the TikTok girlies said they did theirs for. And mine doesn't look like theirs. It has separated from the buttermilk though, and that's what I have been told to look for. So I think I'm gonna call it. I have an ice bath here. My hands are clean. I'm gonna grab it and separate it from the liquid, form it into a ball, and put it in the ice bath. This made a good amount. But a ball into the ice bath. I'm gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna save this buttermilk, get like pancakes, or I saw a girl make syrup with it and look delicious. So I'm just gonna strain it into my jar. Yum. I also chopped up some thyme and rosemary because I'm gonna make this like an herb butter. Okay, this has been sitting for a little while, and now you basically just knead the butter until the water is all out and the water runs clear. You wanna like change your water out a few times. I'm gonna do this in sections. Oh yeah, look at all that water coming out. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Everyone was doing it a little bit differently, so we'll see. Just squeezing butter. I'm gonna change my water. And you only want cold water. It does look like butter. I'm doing the next half of it. Changing my water out again. Okay. Okay, now I have my unbleached parchment paper. Don't use bleached parchment paper. If you're gonna make your own butter, don't put it in bleach. This first one is going to be the herb butter. And I kind of saw people just like patting it down flat, like a little pancake, and then adding the herbs and just kind of folding them in. I'm gonna use my bench scraper. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt too. I feel like the bench scraper, yeah, that's the move. Add more. It's actually so good. Towards the edge of my paper and roll it up in the parchment. Make a little butter log, if you will. And trim. This is like a little overkill. Is she like Martha Stewart with her homemade butter? I hear it's best to make this like the day before you want to use it because it needs to like sit in the fridge and like harden up a little bit. Put this in the fridge, we'll do the next one. I think I'm gonna do cinnamon and sugar in the next one because who doesn't love that? So I'm just gonna mix cinnamon of organic cane sugar. Mix those together, adding a little more sugar. And you could do like so many different flavors or just like plain salted. We're trying fun things. And we mix. More. I mean, who's not gonna like that? And now here's what my kitchen looks like. But you know what? We have homemade butter, so can anybody really complain?